Welcome to Savvy Seniors. This is our first ever show on your TV Halton, and we're so excited about it. I'm Mary Dilly.
And I'm Sarah Feary.
And I'm Jeanette Bach.
The three of us have worked together for years in the Halton area, specifically Burlington Oakville, and we all specialize in seniors. We all work with seniors every single day. And it occurred to us that in the time that we've been running our businesses and working with seniors, we have learned so much about different services out there and things that are available for seniors. So we all got together and we said, you know what, with all this knowledge that we've imparted, why can't we give that to you? So that's the premise for this show. We hope you enjoy it. We have some special guests coming up in the next few weeks, and I think it's going to be exciting.
We hope to keep it lively,
yes,
and informative,
yes,
and bring awareness to a lot of different topics, because we're all pretty passionate about these topics, and we realize as well with working with seniors how little information they actually have about a lot of these different topics, and we really feel like we've got the information, we've got the connections, let's bring them all together and let's educate. Mm-hmm. And so by doing that, that will then help seniors to plan a little bit better and to be better informed.
Mm-hmm. And we're a really good mix. So we've got, I'm, the oldest one. I have more yesterdays than tomorrows. And then we have Jeanette, who's in the middle. And then, of course, we have our baby, Sarah. And everyone is very respectful to the seniors in the group.
And I think as well, we provide a nice balance because we bring together a lot of different perspectives.
Yes.
And I think that's super helpful for our audience to be able to relate to us and provide, again, varied information on a variety of topics.
And we work very well together, and we depend on each other. So in our different businesses, we often will call out to each other to help each other, to assist each other, and we refer clients to each other. So there's a real sense of trust there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I was going to say, what's so wonderful too, because we have all been working with seniors for such a extended period of time, is that we've all had the opportunity to experience different situations. Mm-hmm. And when those situations arrive, it's so nice to rely on individuals that I do trust and that I do know to help put together the plans of next steps, so we can assist that senior and their families.
Right. Absolutely. So Mary, why don't we start off with you?
Okay.
And so I'm curious.
Age before beauty.
Oh yeah. So Mary, why did you start your Downsizing Solutions business?
So I started this 2 years ago at the age of 60 during a pandemic. Because I've seen out there, especially with my own parents and my friends' parents, that there is a need for people to help. People are in their homes for 40, 50 years. Even if you're in your home for 10 years, you need help to downsize. And it is an emotional and daunting experience. A lot of the clients that I help, their kids aren't in Canada. Mm-hmm. They might be out of town, which you also do. Mm-hmm. So it's great to have someone come in and say, this is the process. This is how we can make it easier, and let's get you to the end goal as stresslessly and happily as we can.
Absolutely. And do you find going in sort of as the expert in downsizing, it helps in the process, that they look to you for guidance on what this process is?
Yeah, and that's a big responsibility, and one I don't take lightly. A lot of issues with families are family dynamics. And the kids will be far away, or there'll be 4 different kids from different generations, and it's always easier if an outside face comes in and can help and have the resources and know where they can go, what they can do, where their furniture can be donated. So it helps a lot to have an outside person come in to help out.
And I find, my mother moved into retirement living last year, and
I moved her in there.
You did, absolutely. And I have a sister in Ottawa, and I have a sister in Washington, D.C. So really, I'm here. And I found by helping my mom by using Mary, it really did help me. It helped take the load off of my shoulders, and it also made it seamless. And it wasn't then, it was a neutral party, let's say, that was helping the family and could provide a completely different perspective than I might provide, or a sister, or, you know, outside would be able to provide. So I found that. Now, what other advantages would you say, Mary, from with what you're doing, are there for families to engage your services?
So another thing is I work with a lot of the retirement homes. So I know the procedures. I know how to call and reserve an elevator. I know, you know, what the good times are to go in and out. I know I can balance morning move-outs and afternoon move-ins, and so it just all comes together, and it's sort of like all your information in one spot.
And you do that so well too, supporting that family for a move into retirement. But I know that's not the only service that you do offer, and there's so many other situations that can arise where what you do is so beneficial.
Yeah, so our main thing is that we move people, we downsize them and move them either in from homes to condos or other houses even, or retirement homes. We do a lot of work with real estate agents. We will go in and prep the house for sale. We'll get it ready for the stager to come in, and then after the house is sold, we will come back, pack everything, move the people. When we get to the new spot, we unpack them, hang the pictures, make the beds. I mean, it's a real boutique business. The other part of my business is estate clear out. So when someone has passed away, say your parents are in a retirement home and they've passed away, and you need to get in and get that cleared out before you have to pay another month's rent, we do that a lot also.
That's amazing. So I know you do a lot of different things that people wouldn't expect. I know I have seen you have a fur coat made into a teddy bear. But what are some of the strangest requests that you may have had? Some other examples of?
Well, I will tell you that I have cleared out an adult playroom right here in Burlington, and I did it myself. I didn't make my team members do it, and I met Christian Grey. It was very interesting. So now I can say that I've seen it all.
Yeah.
I have.
Somehow I think there's probably more that you're still likely to see.
Yeah. No, it's been amazing. I've been in the business now over 2 years with this specifically, and we've met so many lovely people, and we've become parts of their families, and it doesn't end. You know, you move them from one place to the next, and then they move again, and you move them again, and we've become part of their families. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's a real privilege and an honor to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it. And I wanted to introduce today, we have a special friend on the set. This is Georgie. Georgie is my 12th service dog in training. I'm on my 13th now, but she's not as well behaved as Georgie, so I didn't bring her.
Yet.
And Georgie, we've got her home for her last weekend, and before she graduates, and she's going to graduate as a hearing air dog. She's from Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides in Oakville. If you've ever been there, that's a fabulous place. So I was delighted that Georgie could come and spend the day with us today.
He's amazing.
We need to take a short break right now, and we will be right back.